Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today I'm going to show you how I made these cute little bunny baskets for Easter. So with my first one, I got my daughter's name, Valentina, and then Happy Easter on the other side and a little bow. The back of it has a little bunny tail. The second one I made was for my niece Lauren. So Lauren, and then it has a little bow and of course a little bunny tail. The third one I made was for my son, Javier, and then I have the year and a little bow tie. So these are just 3 examples of what you can make. So here I'm going to show you how I make these. So I pick a font. I usually go with the Welcome font just because I really like how it looks. So right here I'm typing out the name Catherine. So what I'm going to do is obviously type it out, then I grab it and I make it to the size that I want. I believe I made these about 2 inches like height, and then about 4.5 inches long, just to cover the little bunny ear length. And then what I do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to weld it together, and that's just going to make sure that, you know, my letters cut out all together instead of, like, you know, separately. So right click and then weld. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to group it together just so my I and the rest of the letters stays together, because if not, you know, it just kind of moves around. And then I'm going to type out Happy Easter. That's just for the other ear. This one is a little, it's not really that tricky, but I like to separate it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld it again so that the letters, you know, stay together. And then I'm going to group that together just so that it stays. And then, you know, I'm just going to put it where I want it. Then I'm going to make it bigger. I believe this one was about, I want to say like 3.5 inches long, maybe a little. I'm not quite sure. But right when, you know, where I got it, I group it together and leave it as is. So I do a 33/4 and my blade at 1, and then what you're going to do is you're going to send it to your machine. Make sure your image is mirrored though, because if it's not, it's going to cut out wrong. So what I do right here is I click on the I think it's transfer or transform, and then, you know, I select it all, and then I trace it, and then that's how I'm left with my little bow. I'm going to release the path just because I want the top of the bow. I don't really care for the little ribbon ends. And right here I was making 4 new baskets for 2 of my nieces and 2 of my friends. But you know, you can get these baskets at Walmart, you can get them from Amazon, you can get them Walgreens, pretty much anywhere. And you can also get these cutout letters already from Joann's, from Michael's, from Walmart. You don't necessarily have to have a Silhouette or a Cricut machine to do this project. So here you see my machine cutting out everything. And then right here, I'm going to show you how my machine cuts out the bows. So my bows for my basket, I am making them with metallic foil heat transfer vinyl. And I got mine from Joann's when they were discontinuing the Joann's brand foil, which is really amazing foil, but I had a lot of issues cutting it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make sure everything is set in a straight line how I like it, and then I'm going to go ahead and send it out to my machine. And when I send it out to my machine, I'm going to make sure that my force is at 33, and my blade is going to be set at a 3, and I'm going to want to do 2 passes through the cut, just because I've had the hardest time with this foil. So here I'm going to show you how I made my bunny tail. So I have this pom-pom maker that I purchased at Joann's, I believe. And I bought these from when I crochet little beanies. You can actually search on how to make pom-poms with cardboard. There's other ways to make it, but simply I just wrap it around. And I'm only doing half of one, so I just wrap that around. And then I pass my string through to tie off my little pom-pom. And then I, go ahead and cut the little half of my pom-pom, and you'll see right now. Now I just simply tie it, and then I'm done. So for this portion of the video, I'm going to be weeding out everything that I'm going to be working with. So, pretty much I just use my pick and pull, everything off. And then I go in between the letters and just weed out every single little thing that does not belong there. So I have a Bioionic flat iron. Yes, I use a flat iron because the ears are too small for me to use my big heat press on them. So I'll show you. And I figured a lot of people don't normally have a heat press at home. So a flat iron is a great option. I put it at 320, and then you're going to need a hot glue gun. So after I've cut and weeded all the little pieces out, I'm gonna grab this side of the little bunny and I'm gonna lay it on here. Oops, sorry. it over. Put a big little dollop of hot glue. Grab your little tail and stick it. There we go. And we're done with our little Easter basket. So super cute, super simple, and super easy to make. So if you like this video, if you like anything that I have in my channel, please like and subscribe, and I will keep posting more videos for you guys.